Hello, everybody. I might be a little bit early. Okay, am I set up all correctly? I hope so. Still feels weird to be doing this. So anyways, hi, it's 7:30 now. It's time to play with stamps, ink, and paper. So these are the cards that we're gonna work on tonight. And it's because of a color challenge that I suggested in our team meeting last month. But before we get to all that, I'm Michelle. Welcome to Michelle's Whimsy and Bling. So I thought I'd do a little bit of a mail call tonight and share with you cards that friends have sent me. So this beautiful butterfly card is from my friend Carrie. I don't know if she's going to be at our stamping class on Saturday, but I certainly hope so. Isn't that so pretty? I love it. She put some bling here. She put some bling there. Beautiful, beautiful butterfly. And this one I just picked up from the mailbox tonight. And this is from our teammate, Marcia. Beautiful butterflies. See, 'tis the season for butterflies, and she embossed it. It's so, so, so pretty. And then, let's see. Before Father's Day, we had a team challenge to create a Father's Day card. Well, Michelle did not create a card. See, these are our swap cards. So if you want to participate in the swap, you just make 10, I think it is. I'm not sure how many cards you make. But you make them all the same, and then you send them out. And hopefully all the team members will go ahead and send their cards back to you. But this is using our Trusty Tools stamp and die kit. Perfect card for masculine. And then this last month's theme was what was it? Wedding or anniversary. By the way, did I tell you this was made by my friend Kathy? She's a hoot. And this one is made by my other friend Kathy. This one is Kathy with a K. The Trusty Tools one was Kathy with a C. So this, I don't have this stamp set, but I've heard some things that you could do with this, embossing powder and stuff. So I might have to get that. But this one is from Kathy with a K. It is so pretty. This is only the beginning of a life filled with love. And then this one is from Kathy with a C again. And she, beautiful embossing folder. I don't recognize that one, but I'll be honest with you. Lots of things have gone kind of like over my head a little bit from that move, but I'm all done with that move. But beautiful. Mr. and Mrs. Love that. And then this one is from Angie, our other teammate. She told us last night that she got this idea off of Pinterest. So it is so adorable. I mean, don't you usually give towels for a wedding gift? So, but this is like foil paper, silver foil paper, and as you can see, it does some funky stuff there. But that is our mail call. Thought I'd just share what the teammates and friends are doing and sending and making. So now let me explain where these two cards came from. I had done the color challenge and I had picked out 4 colors, and I went ahead and I sent those. I did a text of the colors of the cardstock to Amy. And these were the colors that I picked: Smoky Slate, Blueberry Bushel, Peach Pie, one of our brand new in colors, and Petunia Pop, another one of our brand new in colors. Well, Amy says, did you need pecan pie or was it peach pie? And at the particular time that she asked, I think I was at the ER vet with my pup that passed and I said, it's pecan pie, just not even thinking. Well, this is pecan pie. So the challenge was then to use these colors. And they don't look bad. They really don't. I made this card last night with just those colors. Here's the smoky slate. So it's not bad, but I really liked it with the peach pie in it. So I had to make another one. So we're going to do both of those cards. And then we're going to use these colors to make another card. So let's go ahead and do this first one. And it is from the brand new, or not the brand new set, it's an online exclusive that because I was moving, I had not gotten just because, but I love some coffee. I love everything about coffee. And it took me a while to get it. And I literally just got it over the weekend. So now we get to play. We are using Blueberry Bushel as our card base. And we pulled in some punches, but before we get there, let's get our inks out. Oh, so have you guys been having a good week so far? My week has been just a little on the crazy side, but it'll all be good. Now we're just doing some tone on tone stamping, where you use the same color of ink as the cardstock. And whenever you're doing an all over pattern, it's always good to just turn the stamp different directions so that it doesn't look all monotone, I guess. I'm not sure if that's the right word. And you can also use Versamark to do this. It would be a much more subtle background, which would probably have been nicer, but I was trying to make sure I used all of the colors possible. So there is our Blueberry Bushel for this card. Let me turn off my air. Cannot get this. You know how you hit a button and you keep going past what you need? Yeah, that's what was happening there. I have found that when the air comes on, it tends to be pretty loud on the playback of the video. So yeah, let's not have that. So what I did next was I took this this punch. And sadly, the name escapes me at the moment, but it is still in our current collection of supplies. So I punched out that, and then I used our 2 3/8 circle punch, and I punched out a circle. And I just realized I'm going to need to grab one little thing. So what we did here. Two little things, because I'm not sure where my linen thread is. I'm looking for something. I forgot to get out the hello there. Or did I already? I must have gotten it out and not realized it. Yes. Does it tell you how crazy this week has been? Seems like. I don't know if I've gotten stuff together. All right, so we're just going to stamp this on here. Now, I should go ahead and use my piercing mat, but I'm not going to. I've tested it out, and I do pretty good with these photopolymer stamps on this particular table. Now, this is just like a coffee splatter. I love it. It's probably my favorite stamp in the set. But what I found is it does a little bit better if you stamp off and then stamp on the tag. See? Everybody needs some coffee splatter. I'm going to leave that open for just a minute. And we need our circle, and we're going to stamp that in Petunia Pop. Love this color. I really, really, really like our new set of in colors. And I'm glad that they're going to be around for about 2 years. And then there is this little teeny tiny, I guess, swirl of coffee there. And this one, I don't like my coffee overly strong, but so I probably would have stamped off before I put that down, but it's fine. Now, I'm going to amaze you guys here just a little bit. We're going to stamp the spoon in Smoky Slate. Of the 3 gray colors that we have, Smoky Slate is by far my favorite. So there is a die in that when you order the bundle that it comes with it. So you get the dies in the stamp set and the dies as a bundle. Yeah, I'm doing something I like never do. And if you know me, if you've ever seen me in class or watched a video or two, if I can avoid fussy cutting, or as I like to call it, fussy cussing, because fussy cutting makes me want to cuss y'all. I could have die cut this out. I could have die cut everything, but I was trying to be as simple as possible because not everybody has the die cutting machine, and just wanted to really focus on the punches, which would be the circles, and not have to do the die. So that is my entire reasoning there. I know. Now, gotta find my linen thread. It's right behind me somewhere. And I thought I had everything prepared. Almost everything, apparently. So what we're going to do on this, you know, I don't really like the mini dimensionals that much, but I was really thankful that I had some mini dimensionals left over from one of the kits that I have done lately, because I kind of needed it. And I am cutting off just like a sliver. It's really not big or very long. I'm just cutting that off so that I can put it right here on the handle. Now, the other thing that we need to do on our circle here is we need to take a little sponge brush. Again, I forgot to get this out too. Now I can't get it open. And all I really did, let's see what color. Yep. All I did really is just tap it into my pecan pie, tap it off a little bit, and then just gently, really don't need a heavy hand with this, but you know I can be a heavy-handed girl. You don't have to go and do this, but I thought that as I looked at the pieces all together, it just, the white needed to be toned down just a little bit, and that's why I thought the sponging. But you may not want to do the sponging, or you may want to do where you run the edge of the paper into the ink pad, which is fine too. I've done that. It would be a little bit darker, and that may be what you like. So there we go. Now let's get our card assembled. Let's go ahead and get some dimensionals on these. See my little hack? That was not my own thinking. I saw another demonstrator do it. You take a marker or something and you draw a line across your dimensionals. That way you know how many you have left, but you also know if you have taken the back of it off. Because sometimes you're like, did I get it? You can't remember. So, have y'all done a color challenge before? I see them posted on Facebook, and I'm like, that looks so interesting. And then I'm like, I don't know if I could do this. Now, what I should have done is I should have put my linen thread on first. See, this is what happens. When you go live, it's like, I don't know, brain cells just die or something. All I did there was when my linen thread comes off, it's kind of all tangled up. So I just took my bone folder, just like how you used to take a pencil in school and try to straighten things out. So let's go ahead and see if we can make this look good. And really all I'm doing is trying to get the ribbon or get the linen thread just to look nice. That's kind of a big loop there, y'all. And let's see, do a little one out here. So how has the weather been where you're at? I heard today that the town where I grew up was under a tornado watch and warning. Like, we've never had tornado stuff up there. So that was like, really? Wow. Okay. Not loving how that is. Still not really loving. There. So are you like me and you need to have your cup of coffee first thing in the morning to just be able to get going? I love my coffee. I love my coffee in peace and quiet, which didn't always happen when the boys were younger. And once in a while, when they were real young, they would attempt to make me coffee. Now, if you're a mama or if you're a parent, you know you probably have had to eat some less than desirable things because your child made it for you. Well, yeah. So we are just going to attach the spoon right here. And that's it. Again, there is a die for that spoon, and you can use that. I just put my fussy cussin' skills to work and got that one done. And these, what are these called? These are the adhesive backed swirl dots. I don't know, can you see all of them? There's 3 different colors, and they do have little swirls in there, and I used the lightest one. So I used these, and I just, you know, place them wherever looked good. That's why I love this take a pick tool. Picks that stuff up. So here is card number 1 in the color challenge that was posted to our team. So we used pecan pie, blueberry bushel, petunia pop, and smoky slate. And it's a beautiful card. Hello there. Let's catch up over coffee, of course. Now let's move on to the colors that I meant to have everybody use, which was peach pie. y'all. I'm gonna mess them up. Peach pie, blueberry bushel, smoky slate, and petunia pop. So, wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with this card, but I really, really, really love that little splatter. Let me go ahead and get that stamp cleaned. Let me clean all the ones that we're going to use. And I don't know if you can notice it, but we did a little bit of fussy cussing on this card too. So, all we're doing, this one is pretty simple. We are literally just taking the coffee splatter and we're not stamping off, but we are trying to rotate our stamp a little bit different. I forgot to move it around. And again, this does not have to be perfect. At all. What would be cool is if you had a friend's birthday coming up and you knew that they liked coffee and you knew what their favorite coffee house was, you could get a gift card and put it in there for them to have a cup of happy coffee on you. Cup of Joe. Why do they call it Cup of Joe? I've never understood that. All right, so that's what we're going to do on that. We're going to close this one up. We are going to go ahead and clean that because we will use that again. And just like before, let me find it. We are going to take our coffee splatter and we're going to stamp it on this punch out. But first, let's do our greeting. Hello there. Let's catch up. Not too bad. All right. Yes, I again stamped off. So it wasn't quite as dark. Okay, we're done with that one. And now let's go ahead and do our heart. You know, I've never known how to make the different designs in a cup of coffee. That would be something cool to learn though. So we are going to stamp this one in blueberry bushel. And do you want to know what's coming next? We are going to fussy cut this out. It's a circle. How hard can it be, right? And people always say the key to good fussy cutting is you move the hand that your scissors are not in, if that makes sense. Okay, not too awful bad, not too awful bad. Okay, it's not too bad. I'm gonna stop while I am ahead because I could definitely ruin it. One there. And we are only gonna be putting bling on this one, not any twine or ribbon. I've yet to order the ribbon for the new in colors because this card would have probably looked really good if I had had like some Petunia Pop ribbon, but I didn't. So I just went with the bling. But we're good. We like bling. And then just kind of like lay them on top of each other. Now on this one, we're going to use my favorite iridescent pearls. I mean, it's like, just like every girl knows, you can't go wrong if you've got a set of pearls, but it's the same thing in crafting. These pearls just go with everything. I don't think there's a card I've seen that these would look bad on. So here is our second card in the color challenge colors that I intended. Peach Pie, Petunia Pop, Smoky Slate, and Blueberry Bushel. So there you go. Pretty easy card. Now, using the same color challenge colors, I wanted to go ahead and create something else. And I had our Cheerful Daisies stamp set already pulled out. And I went, what could I do on there? And you know what? I have forgotten to do the inside out of every single card. I'm so sorry. I even have the paper cut. So this is the card that I came up with tonight. And I really wanted this card to be stamps, ink, and paper, plus a little bling and dimensionals. So even if you don't have a lot of supplies, you can make this card. Now, yes, we could have stepped it up by die cutting out a couple of the daisies. That would have really looked nice. But again, I wanted to try to keep it as simple as possible. And I was so thankful as I was creating this card that paper has two sides, because I messed up on the first one. One of my flowers went into the wrong ink and I went, oops. But Cheerful Daisies, this stamp set came out last catalog and it is a returning favorite in this one. So I'm very happy about that because I just love this. It's just such a good set. Good stamp set. So let's go ahead and get started on this card. And again, it's a pretty easy card. Now, the first thing we need to do, though, is stamp our greeting. At least that's what I did, because I felt like having the placement of it helped figure out where we should stamp our flowers. I'm hoping my paper and everything else was straight. I'm not sure if they were. I am thinking that y'all are going to see a lot of Petunia Pop and Peach Pie creations because I just love those colors. Also wanted to mention this is a two-step stamp set, and I am only using the outline of these two stamps. You could use the inside, but I just did not want to do that. I wanted to keep it simple. You know, keep it simple, sweetie, kind of a thing. So I think on this one, I'm not going to stamp as much as I did. I kind of feel like I went maybe a little on the overboard side with the flowers. And thankfully with these colors, it's rather forgiving, meaning that if they overlap, it's fine. Did y'all know that today is National Pina, not sure how you say that, Pina Colada Day? I did not know that until, well, I knew it was coming up, but we had an event at work celebrating National Pina Colada Day. And I went, oh, well, I had no idea. So, of course, all I kept hearing in my brain is the song from what, the 80s? You know the song. I ain't gonna sing it because you know I stink at singing. So for the middle part of the daisies, I took the opposite colors. So for my little daisy, I have this little one right here, and I'm just going to try to place it as best I can right there, which let me tell you, on the sample that I made, I did not do as good as I am right now. I'm kind of happy about that. And then on the bigger daisy, we're using the bigger one, and we're going in with the peach pie. I do like this set a lot. Do you ever go through a phase where you like a set so much and you make cards with it, and then you're like, yeah, okay, I'm done. you're done creating with it. All right, so there we are. We are now done stamping for the night, actually. Well, actually, let's go ahead and get the inside of this card done. What we're going to do is bring out both of these colors, and I really like the petunia pop. So let's stamp a big old daisy right there, and then we'll stamp a little one on either side. And then we'll do our middle. And did y'all know that National Hot Fudge Day is the 25th? Or at least around that time frame? Yes, we're going to have some celebrating at work for that too. I am kind of stoked about that one, let me just tell you. You know, I like some chocolate as much as I like coffee. So, yes. All right, so now we're going to just put dimensionals on. And you know, I tried to see what ribbon I had that would work, and there is a carryover from, oh, I think it was the last mini catalog, the holiday mini, and it's like an iridescent white with silver trim. And I thought, oh, wouldn't it be great? This could work because we're using smoky slate. That's a gray. And honestly, it was too much. It was honestly just too much. I was like, okay, we don't need that. So, put that right on. Uh-oh. All right. Let's do it the way I normally would have done it, like this. Okay, now, and then we're going to add in this in. Now, those pearls would look good on this card. Like, again, these pearls look good on every single card. Now, these are the in colors for this year, and these are the shimmer gems. There's another in color embellishment. I don't know what it's called, but they don't shimmer. This one would also look good. But you know what? I brought out one that I really like, and I don't use that often, the flat adhesive backed pearls. Can you tell that they're like pretty iridescent looking? I mean, it's very cool. I really, really like them, and they are definitely flat. I don't know if you can see that, but they're pretty much flat and rounded. And on here, I use the smaller of the two options because I thought that the big one was just a little too much. Just a little too much. Where do I want to put it? Let's put it down here. All right, so there is card number 3. A SIP card, stamps, ink, and paper, plus a little bit of bling. And we actually did the inside for this one. let's go ahead really, really quick and do the insides for these. So I am thinking, let's see, what do we want? We could do more. How about we do a part of a coffee cup, and let's see, and some coffee splatter. How's that sound? I think that sounds good. So do you like this set? Do you have this set? Do you want to get this set now? And let's see, where's our splatter? I have all these stamps all over. There's our splatter. It really was because of moving that I waited so long to get this stamp set. Oop, I did not step off. I did not stamp off. Okay, so we will put that inside in just a sec. Oh, wait a minute, we forgot to do one other thing. We forgot to make it look like the cup has some coffee there. Now, what are we gonna do over here for this one? How about we just do the coffee cup again? I like that idea because I don't have another one. Ooh, I must have ink on my fingers. So we're going to turn that over and we're going to do that. And we are going to add the coffee in. And then we're going to find the splatter and do the splatter. And this time we are stamping off. All right. Not bad for thinking on the fly, because I really didn't know what I was gonna do in there. Yes, paper has two sides, and I am ever so glad for that. And then here, so these cards are pretty easy to make. And I think anybody that loves coffee or hot cocoa or tea, I do know people that don't like coffee, or they'll drink coffee, but their preferred hot beverage is tea. So here are the cards. I know, forgive the desk, it's just quite the little mess. So here are the cards for our color challenge, which was Blueberry Bushel, Smoky Slate, Peach Pie, and Petunia Pop. And here they are. Latte Love, I couldn't think it was like lots of love. Latte Love used here, and Cheerful Daisies used here. Thank you for joining me tonight. I appreciate it. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to be notified when I do more videos and post, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so that you'll get all of the notifications. And yeah, I appreciate it. And if you're over on Facebook, go ahead and find Michelle's Whimsy and Bling. And if you would be so kind and give me a like over there, that would be awesome. So let me know what you think of these. Did you like the color challenge? Did you not like these colors being together? Did they kind of ruffle your feathers? Or have you used these colors together and you really like what you have created? So until next time, be whimsy and add bling. Bye, y'all.